Hello YouTube fans, here again, and I thought I'll do it because I've not done it for a bit. Peter News, that's right, Peter News. And the other day was depressing. It was supposed to be my night out, I was supposed to enjoy it, but you know, I'm right, I'm fucking right. And what else annoyed me? I had a look today on the news about my dog barking, right? I had a look today on the news. And what do you get? You get another information saying that New Year is cancelled. Doesn't mean we're having a lockdown, people. It just means that you can't go to your pubs, you can't go night clubbing, you can't do this. Now, people might think, well, that's good news, Peter, because it could bring up, and you said yourself, Peter. And yes, I know. I'm not done predicting. I'm not done predicting about my stupid dog barking. I'm not done predicting myself. But what I'm saying is, hear me out. It was on the news, and it got me wondering, well, what was the point of Plan B? Think about it, Plan B. You've got to use your vaccine passport, and you've got to have that fucking thing to check whether you fucking got it or not, and you've got to fucking go for your second fucking vaccine passports and all this shit. So what's the fucking point when Boris says shit like that? They're always thinking of banging it. And it's like they said, he's tipping the economy. But this one really pissed me off. I looked it up, right? Looked it up in the House of Commons. And Nick Starman had a go at Boris. Now, there's bits I even agree with Boris. You know, I can't stand the prick. You know, but let's be honest. Labour's up for lockdowns. Labour was up for face masks. Labour will not vaccinate you. And Labour won't lift up a fucking finger. But nevertheless, if Nick Starman, as we all know, just wants to get votes, he wants to be the new king on the block, the new man on the block. Like I said, Starman had a rant. He's like a rant, by the way. And it fucking pissed me. It fucking pissed me a lot. If Nick Starman wants to be the next man on the block, he should have said to Boris, when bidding out of his party, said no, because it's chipping the economy. He should have said no. No, enough's enough. There's also another thing. It's called you're putting a stain on the economy. You're putting a stain on people's health. You're putting a stain on the country. We can't beat these fires. We've got to learn to live with it. No. But he didn't. He backed fucking Boris up. He backed him up. And now he's fucking having a go at him. Little too late, Nick Starman, because I don't think you're going to get a vote. And you're definitely not going to get no vote from me, you fucking pompous, fucking horrible weasel. So yeah, it did piss me off, that. So that was a bit of news what really pissed me off, being Peter News. Now let's get on with some good news. As you know, Christmas is on its way, and I'm not letting all this shit get me down with fucking corporate shit. Yes, I know it's gone up. The hospitalizations have gone up, but only slightly. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm going to tear myself up. So what I'm going to do, being Peter News, I'm going to do a few more movies to do with Ho Ho Ho, if I get time. And probably tie on with me Wood Dead Hour movies. Why not? Because I like my Wood Dead Hour films. So once I get a bit of time, I'll talk a bit more about them and things on the way. So yeah, it's a bit of Peter News for you. A bit of Peter News and a bit of politics. Now, as you know, Tis Ritter is getting a roasting because, again, but I love this. I saw it on YouTube today. Tis Ritter, not so Ritter. You know, that weird little fucking alien from Mars. And it was at a Demeter. And this woman was going on about the countries. Now they made the mistakes from last year. And the funny thing is, she sort of was sarcastic about our country. No, I'm not. I can't offend my country. I can't offend it because they have fucked it up. And it's just history repeating itself. Boris blumbering on about us having a better Christmas and then we get a new fucking variant. How many times has this jerk let us down? How many times has this fucking knobhead let us fucking down with fucking Pfizers and variants on the way? And it worries me. Worries me a lot. Worries me over this vaccine passport. Worries me that might be in a Plan C. And it worries me there's going to be a Plan D. And it worries me that this fucking fires is going to go up and up and up and up like a fucking rocket to the moon. So, I weren't going to do it, but during 1 week I'm going to phone them up and yes, I might have my booster. I didn't say that I weren't going to have it. People say, well, you don't stick to yourself, you said you weren't going to have it. No, what I said was I want to see things improve before I have it, because what's the point? What is the point of having a fucking third booster just for it to go up and up and up? And people say, we've got to think of other people, you selfish prick. Number one, people, for anyone who's going to type them love letters, if it's not for use, then piss. What is the point of having it? Number two, the vaccine does not stop you getting it and passing it. So I don't know why this vaccine passport's around. All it does is it just means you don't get as ill. So let's say if I got the virus, right, and I got it, and I went up to someone, it doesn't mean I'm not going to it still means I'm going to fucking give it to them. Selfies or not selfies. All it means to do fucking pricks, it just means that I'm fucking super immortal. It means if I got it, I'm not going to be as fucking ill. So no, it's selfish, just has nothing to do with it. At the moment in time, this fucking new fade, this already said it dumps 2 fucking vaccinations. And the only reason why I'm not half and half was because what's the point of having a third fucking boost if it could fucking jump it? This is just guesswork, people. It's guesswork, you know, but it's just an antibody. They don't even fucking know themselves. They don't know themselves. But I'm going to go for the booster because I do not want to be pan fucking D, another fucking lockdown. I don't want it. It's putting a stain on the NHS. It's alright, you fucking asswipes like fucking Nick Starman going on about it's putting a stain on the NHS. It's one Nick Starman if you want to be fucking faults. How about it's putting a stain on people's mental health? Mental health. And even Boris, you patronise, you fat fuck. You definitely don't give a shit about the people because he's putting a stain on people. He's just into scientists who can't even get the fucking data right. I've been looking, man. This is a bit of news here. I've been looking at the data. It's up and down, and half the time you don't even know what the fuck it's doing. So yeah, I had that rant when I went out. But anyway, enough of that. A bit of Peter news on the way. So yeah, I went out. As you know, we had a buffet. Kirsty, my beautiful manager, said a lot of beautiful things to me. So a bit sloppy. Tis to my beautiful manager, the beautiful Kirsty out there. And also, we had a good time. We're going to let this shit ruin everything, you know what I mean? It was a depressing day last year. And hopefully, who knows, maybe next year, things might improve on the way. As well as doing the things I'm going to do, I probably sold my best moments. I only did one called my best rants, because a lot of people seem to like my rants. So I'll probably show other bits and bobs of my best moments I've done this year. And I'll probably find other topics and other movies on the way. So if there's anything, like I keep saying, if there's anything you want me to talk about, don't be afraid to do that. Type it up or leave me a nice comment. I'm a sucker for conversation. And there's things I like to talk about. You know what I mean? I don't always want to talk about politics. Sometimes I want to talk about movies. Sometimes I want to insult the prat we've got. But it's one of them. As soon as Boris is fucking gone, the happy I'll be. But it's whenever he's going to fucking leave. But it just made me happy. And again, I want to say a big thank you to the Tories for voting against it. Had fucking Starman and Labour would have voted against it, it would have took away Boris's power and he wouldn't have fucked this country up more than what he already has. Yes, I know there's a fucking bias. But like Theresa May said, we need to learn to live with it. The big bad baldy man ain't going to go away. But at the end of the day, I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm happy that I'm doing my movies. I'm still going to do my movie reviews. I'm still going to talk about Wooded Hour films. And as soon as I finish with these films, who knows? Who knows? There might be more movies and more actors on the way who I might like to talk about. You know what I mean? I did all the Bruce Lees. Who knows? But into them people, be smart, be safe, and I'll see you soon.